Hey everyone, and welcome back to the channel. I hope you had a great Mother's Day weekend. I hope you took your mother to see this movie, because today we're going to review my second most anticipated movie of the year, and that is Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness. I was so excited to learn that Sam Raimi was going to be the director of this movie, because if you've seen the Tobey Maguire Spider-Man movies or Evil Dead, then you know exactly what you're getting. You know, some horror elements, some jump scares, and yes, some nasty, twisted violence. This movie stars Benedict Cumberbatch, Benedict Wong, Xochitl Gomez, and Elizabeth Olsen. I was so pumped I took the whole family for this movie, and we even got the refillable popcorn bucket with extra butter and salt. Look at that. And we even got the refillable cup with America Chavez at the top, filled with root beer. This movie was really good, but there were some issues. This movie is going to be super hard to grade. I really like Doctor Strange and America Chavez's relationship. It kind of reminded me of Doctor Strange and Peter Parker's relationship, and how Doctor Strange can be a real asshole in every movie, but he kind of pulls it back when he realizes that he's supposed to be able to work with a team, and especially with kids.
Be careful what you wish for, Parker.
You know, he's not the control freak surgeon that he once was. And America Chavez is really cool. I liked her powers, and the way they set up her backstory was really, really good in the time constraints that they had. And Elizabeth Olsen as Scarlet Witch was absolutely incredible. She was awesome. This is probably the best acting you're going to see in a comic book movie. I think she's going to be nominated for an award. Comment below if you think she deserves it. You really think about it, she's been through a lot. She has almost been killed by a Stark missile. Her brother died. She was experimented on. Vision happened and she was blipped. I mean, in this movie, she shows a lot of pain and suffering, and you really, really buy into her performance. And also you got Benedict Cumberbatch as Doctor Strange, and he's perfect casting. I couldn't see any other actor doing what he does. You got him as Defender Strange, Evil Strange, regular Doctor Strange. He has a lot of range in his performance, and he's a really good casting, almost right up there with Robert Downey Jr. as Iron Man. Did you know they wanted Joaquin Phoenix or Jared Leto to be cast as Doctor Strange? So what I liked about the movie was how contained the story was. It was Doctor Strange, it was Wanda, and America Chavez and Wong, and it was really contained. It could have been this huge convoluted mess with all these characters and all these movies intertwining, but at its core, it was just Doctor Strange trying to help one of his friends out. And of course, you got Doctor Strange coming face to face with the Illuminati. This was one of the most hyped up moments in the whole MCU. But if you're wondering if the hype was real, it was. This is one of the most powerful groups in all of the Marvel universe, and I was super worried that they were going to screw this moment up. What they did in this moment was brilliant. It was understated, but extremely powerful. My audience was lit. They were clapping and cheering, and I love when that happens. So I was super happy with this scene, but to be honest, I was still kind of underwhelmed. But it was great, but at the same time, you wish that there was a little more. And without getting into spoilers, it was worth every penny. But I guess we've become so spoiled as fans that we just have high expectations. And that's what I want to tell you, is that, you know, lower expectations, temper them a little bit, because I don't want you to go in there feeling that you've been let down. All right, so let's get into the negatives of the movie. God dang it, I was underwhelmed. Oh, it's not my fault.
Stop yelling at me.
They did in some ways take me by surprise, but in other ways I just was craving more ice cream. But the first and second acts were brilliant, so it's hard to judge the movie as a whole when you have so much going on in the first half of the movie. But at some point your brain just has to power down, and that's human nature. Danny Elfman did the music for this movie, and he always hits it out of the park. And once again, he teamed up with Sam Raimi like he did in the Spider-Man trilogy, and his music is so creepy and weird. It's perfect for this movie. And the longer the movie is, the more and more it turns into a horror film, and I found that exciting and fascinating. There's some scenes in here that'll have you on the edge of your seat, and they scared my kids and they scared my fiance, so I love when that happens. I just sit there and laugh because I'm never scared. I ain't never scared. Okay? So overall, this movie is executed very well. You have to applaud that they took on such an ambitious task. The music was great, the acting was great, the different approach of style was great. And of course the visuals were amazing. I love the animation in this movie. The CGI was on point and, you know, it was flawless in my opinion. It just lacked one or two surprises for me, and that's why I'm giving Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness a B+. So what'd you think, guys? Did you like this movie? Was it in the top 10 of the MCU? Alright guys, so thank you so much for coming back to the channel. If you like what you saw here today, hit the notification bell and consider subscribing to join the MF Army. And don't worry, take my hand. I don't bite hard. So take care of yourself, guys. God bless, and we will see you on the next one.